The Nobel Peace Prize winner for this year is Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado.
As the leader of the democratic forces in Venezuela, Maria Corina Machado is one of the most extraordinary examples of civilian courage in Latin America in recent times.
So you were listening to the chair of the Norwegian Nobel Committee announcing the news earlier this morning. Machado was recognized for her work to bring free elections back to Venezuela, an effort that has made her a target of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. And while she has been forced into hiding, she remains in country to continue her work. So joining us this morning to dig into how the Nobel process actually works is Theo Zenou. He's a historian, journalist, and research fellow at the Henry Jackson Society. Welcome to Your Morning.
Thank you.
First off, I want your reaction to Machado being awarded the Nobel Peace Prize.
It's a great choice. She embodies everything the Nobel Peace Prize is meant to embody. She is an activist, she believes in democracy, and she's out there putting herself on the line. So it's a reminder that people who claim to get the Nobel Peace Prize are people who actually take risks, who have skin in the game, if you will.
There was a lot of focus on the naming of the winner this year, in part because of the attention that was drawn to it by U.S. President Donald Trump, who we know has openly campaigned for this title, starting all the way back in January, and really ramping up recently as his peace plan has charged forward. We know that he's also claimed that he has ended wars between Israel and Iran, Pakistan and India, Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo, Thailand and Cambodia, also Armenia and Azerbaijan, Egypt and Ethiopia, and finally Serbia and Kosovo. And while he did not win this year, what are his chances for next year?
Well, we're still very, very early on in the game. But concretely speaking, world leaders can now nominate him for next year. They have until January. After that, the Nobel Committee will examine what he's done, what he's accomplished, and whether he deserves it. What we have to remember is that Donald Trump has a very facile understanding of peace. For him, peace is the absence of people bombing, countries bombing each other, right? But peace actually takes a lot more than that. It's not just a ceasefire. You need a process of dialogue. You need a process of reconstruction. Whether any of the deals Trump says he's done or this current Gaza deal goes all the way through remains to be seen. So we need to give it a lot of time before we can even properly consider whether he deserves the Nobel Peace Prize next year.
The chair of the committee was asked today about the pressure from the U.S. and international supporters, and he responded that it comes down to the work and the will of Alfred Nobel, who, by the way, won the award for his creation of dynamite. A note to this is actually written into the will of Alfred Nobel. So what does the committee look at when they decide who they'll award the Peace Prize to?
They look for an individual or group that has increased, quote-unquote, fraternity between nations, that holds peace congresses. Essentially, that's appealing to the better angels of our nature, that's elevating humanity. Now, I will leave it up to your viewers to decide whether Donald Trump will ever fit that bill.
Have there been other controversial figures who have won this award in the past?
There's been many controversial figures. Henry Kissinger won the award for helping broker an end to the Vietnam War, for instance. But there's never been someone quite like Donald Trump who so openly campaigns for it, which is in bad taste as far as the committee is concerned, and then who's so openly divisive and belittling of others.
Finally, I want to give the final focus and the final attention to the winner from this year, yes. Ms. Machado. Tell me a little bit more about the work she's doing right now, and will she even be able to accept this prize when it's awarded in December? She is in hiding, we know.
Under Nicolas Maduro, Venezuela has become a full-on dictatorship. They had an election in 2024. Machado ran to be in the election. She was very popular. She got a lot of crowds to come to her. And she managed in a very divided country to bring democracy back on the table. But Maduro saw that, got scared, said, you can't run. So someone else had to run in her stead. That individual won the presidency. We know that now. Maduro stole the election and essentially has been oppressing his people ever since. Machado has had to go into hiding. It's probably unlikely that she'll be able to go all the way to Norway to get the prize, but it's for that very reason that she deserves it, because she's actually doing the hard work of peace right now. She's not just saying, hey, I'm amazing, give me the Peace Prize. She is putting the hours and she's risking her life.
Theo Zenou, historian and journalist. Great to talk to you this morning. Thank you.
Likewise.